Hey, what is up, everybody? I'm Avalanche Fan 133, and welcome back to my NHL 16 Be a Pro Goalie mode. Today I'm playing game number 79 on the season against the Colorado Avalanche. We are going to Denver in what is going to be a game where if we win, we are in the playoffs. Right now we are holding the second wild card spot. The Avalanche are one of two teams that can catch us, but San Jose can catch us. But if we get 1 point, we would they would only be able to tie us. I don't know if we get the tie-breaking rule. So basically, if we get one win, they are eliminated. But there is only 5 games or 4 games remaining. 79. Wait, 79. Yeah, I'm doing math stupidly. So we got the Avalanche, the Wild, the Jets, and the Ducks. I plan to have this last episode of the regular season as the last game of the regular season, but if it just doesn't mean anything, why do that? This game, I didn't realize against the Colorado Avalanche, which is the only team that really has a shot of beating us for that last wild card spot, it seems like a good, interesting game to record. We are currently at 81 points. Colorado's at 76. So if we lose this, they'll be at 78. And we're still at 81 with 3 games left. So it's very interesting. I thought we were going to be pretty comfortable strolling into the playoffs somewhat. I mean, we can't really move up. That's the Central Division, the Blues, Stars, and Wild. The Pacific is the Oilers, Ducks, Coyotes, and Kings. And then the Sharks have a small, very small chance to make it. They need us and the Avs to lose a bunch of the games. We need to lose like every game. I mean, maybe even not have a game go to shootout or overtime, because I don't know if we'll get the tiebreaker or not. I don't remember I guess it's regulation plus overtime wins first, but I'm not going to look at that. We've had 3 straight shootout losses. I forgot to go over the previous games. Since my first start against Minnesota, the 3-1 loss since coming back from the AHL, we won 2-1 against Boston, lost 2-1 to Florida. Then I started here against Edmonton. Horrible game. Just horrible. I wasn't too good. Defense wasn't good. It's just so back and forth. At least I got some offensive production. We had a chance to win it. Then I had a really good start against Minnesota. That was like 30 shots against. It was a really good start. Overall, we've just been getting outplayed, but we had 5 goals on like, I think 20-something shots. It was a really bad night for Minnesota's defense. Then we won 5-2 against the Rangers. Then I slipped up again. 6-2 loss against Arizona. Again, defense wasn't good. There was like, I think this was the game. It was like 3 or 4 straight goals they had, where it was just a one-timer across. I had no chance, and it was just terrible. And then a 4-3 loss against LA. I started in this too. It looks closer than it was. It was actually 4-1 late in the third. We got 2, almost came back, but overall loss. Then we lost 3-2 against Buffalo, lost 3-2 in shootout against St. Louis. Then I started here, 5-4 loss in shootout against Columbus. I am so bad at shootouts. I have not played in them very much. And then the AI doesn't know how to score. And that's like, I'm probably have about numbers of what real life NHL goalies have, but the AI doesn't make any kind of move, any kind of deception. I should be stopping a lot more, and I'm just terrible at them, mostly because I just don't have any practice this year. So very few games have been going to shootout, but 5-4 loss against the Blue Jackets in shootout. Then I went to another one, 2-1 loss against LA. That was a great game. A lot of shots against. I believe we were outshot again. I had a shutout going into the third, but they scored early in the third, and yeah. And here we are against Colorado. I don't think there is somebody was out. I can't remember. Colin Wilson came back, got re-injured, so he's out. I think the forwards are still the same since last we played. Shea Weber came back. Roman Yossi's out now, but his was only a week or so. I'm surprised he's not back already. And Joffrey Lupul's playing defense. That's great. I think Palmieri's injured. Yeah, so that's why Lupul's in there. So Yossi, Palmieri, Wilson, and Ennis. Ennis has been out for a long time. I don't remember. I didn't look at Colin Wilson's injury. Let's look at that really quick. I don't know. Injured for the next 4 weeks from March 26th. So he's going to be injured for the start of the playoffs. That's... Or wait. March 20... Yeah. Yeah. He might be back. Actually. He might be back for, like... At least playing somewhat injured. I don't know. Let's get into this. I do have some gameplay changes to go over. Wow, we're 95 goaltending now. I am up to 91 overall also. It's pretty nice. Our defense is down to 88. So gameplay settings. Yeah, I completely changed everything. And it's still in the experimental phase. We are down to All-Star now. The reason why I didn't want to go bump it down is because, one, my experience with the lower difficulties was the defense was worse, and my team would outplay the other team a lot more. That is not the case so far. So far, it's been a lot better, so I'm leaving it All-Star. It's back to hardcore base settings. Now, general, I'm still using version 1.0. I don't know if that makes any difference, but I'm just leaving it for now. No changes in general, although attribute effects is only 2 notches up. Since they did change that with the last update, that attribute effects affect more, I decided to bump it down some, and I left it at 2. I just tried it at 2, and I've left it at 2, and I think it works. I don't want to put it at 0 to where, like, nobody makes a difference no matter what overall they are. Like, it's just 2 teams playing. I don't know. 2 even teams playing. I don't want that. But I think it was too much of a change before. I don't know. It's working so far. Now, aggression is at 0. I was always bumping aggression up higher because I liked how the AI would step up and actually do stuff. The problem is that would cause them to be overly aggressive and leave guys wide open. So far, this is working with them covering the guy in front of the net. So if you're having trouble with your defense covering the guy in front of the net, you might want to try aggression at 0. I tried it at 1 or 2, and it didn't cover him completely still. I believe that's all I did in checking. Passing's what I've been doing before, the 2 notches on speeds, and then interceptions up a notch. Shooting, the accuracy, one-timer accuracy and shot accuracy are only at 1 notch each. I might have to bump these up because I'm getting a little low shot totals and goals, so that might help the goals and shot totals a little. Although that was just one game that was 2-1 against LA. But I like it because it seems like there's more rebounds and they miss the net and shots are more directly into my goalie and it feels a little more real. AI learning still all the way down, and the penalties are up. And I believe that's it. Yeah, I left the goalies. Like, goalies are even now again. So far, like, I'm not seeing superhuman goalie from the AI, so we'll see how this goes for a while longer. It's still a work in progress. We'll see if I need to change anything. I've played on these settings 2 games now. It was 5-4 shootout loss against Columbus and a 2-1 shootout loss against LA. And we're not going to get an intro this time. I don't even remember my controller shutting off. Oh well. Here we go. In Colorado. Now, I might sound a little different because I'm sitting back in my chair. Usually I hunch over when I'm playing, but like I've gotten more comfortable. So I don't know if I'll sound any different. But hopefully we get some offense. That's the main thing I'm worried about with these settings, but we'll see. I've been getting a lot of shots, but I think we only had like 10 shots last game against LA. Well, it might have been a little higher. It might have been 10 through 3 periods, and then we went to overtime. I'm still seeing the AI be somewhat aggressive, even though the aggression is at 0. See, like, Eric Johnson was covering Forsberg there in the slot. Ooh. And we've had some really good chances ourselves, so I think it's still working. They will let them skate right in like this. Oh, he hit the post. That's the only issue I'm seeing. He hit the side of the net. Forsberg. Good pass up to Neal. Overall, like, that's the only issue I'm seeing with the aggression is let them skate right in. And it hasn't been too bad. The AI is pretty scared of the defense. Ooh, good catch. Ekholm. Don't lose it. There we go. And overall, there I go again, saying overall a lot. Our scoring hasn't been as good as last year. Last year was really good. Why am I way over here? Oh well. Defense has been worse too, so we have not been a great team. My own player just ran into me. Luckily, he missed the net. And that's knocked off his stick. I really like these settings so far. So, I don't know if they're going to work or not. I hate changing settings right before the playoffs, but something needed to be changed. Something changed in the gameplay this season. Like before the patch even came out. Oh, Matt Duchene almost got a good chance there. Santorelli up. Oh, he gets crushed. See, they'll still step up sometimes. And that's nice. Oh, Ellis with the step up. I almost, after the Columbus game, I almost changed it back to Superstar, thinking that the defense would play even better, but then I just left it and tried it, and so far I like. Dumped in. Rented in. Ooh, good steal from Ellis. I was ready to go across, though. So far, not much. Ooh, good slapper. One-timer. Bigra getting pinned. He kicks that up. The Avs will move up. Into the zone. Pass back, hit a skate, and we were able to get possession. Louis Eriksson now playing as a forward. Very nice. And he slaps it in. Through the 5-hole. Wow. That didn't even look like a very hard shot. I'm alright with some of those happening. But if like that happens too often, that'll annoy me because goalies shouldn't be that bad. But every now and then, goalies allow some bad goals. Right along the ice. It wasn't too hard of a shot, but Burke just lets it in. Louis Eriksson gets us on the board first. This is a huge game. I need to focus here. I'm not too worried yet, but like, if we win, we're in the playoffs. If we lose, that gives Colorado a decent shot. Although, all we need is 2 wins before the end of the season. This is 1 of 4 games. Ooh, slapped wide. Jones, slapper, wide again. Oh, almost got that puck off the boards. Avs again, shot in, glove save. Unable to keep it in the glove, though. Parisi gets crushed. He's had a few goals recently. Shot on, and I'll grab it. There's a lot of just moving around. Like, the puck works itself around a lot more. And I'm really happy, but I'm really cautious about these settings. Face off one by the Avs. Ooh, just shot wide. Pinned behind the net. Fight for it. Ooh, okay, let's cover that. I could have thrown that to my right. But you just can't see too far over there. Oh well. 4:48 left. Another face-off in our zone. Pavelski unable to win it. Pass misses. James Neal trying to get it up. He gets it up to Pavelski. Dekes in. Getting chased. Pinned to the boards. Kicks it to Neal. Back to the point. Loophole to Genoway. Looking for options. Genoway's been pretty good this season. Loophole shapes that way wide, but it got blocked. Pavelski with a good shot, but stopped by Burke. Forsberg's having a decent season. I think it's about the same of what he did last year. Last year, I think James Neal had a really good season. He's gone back down a little bit. So, also, before I begin that thought, let's see what happens here in our own zone. That gets tipped. Colorado still with possession. Loose puck, and we'll move it up. Because I'm not recording the last episode of the season, I will actually record this. Oh, good stop. And before I'm done editing this, I'm going to play out the rest of the games that I will have, because I'm sure I'm starting at least 2 more, maybe even 3, the last 3. And I will add that into the end of this video to see if I'm going to be the starter of the playoffs. Honestly, I don't feel very confident, but I've been decent. If I can play well in these last few games, I might be able to get starter. Ooh, bouncing puck, bounced over a couple of sticks. So we'll see. Either way, you guys will find out this episode. For me, it'll be a little longer. Oh, great passing and a great stop by Burke to end the period. 1-0 after 1. I'm happy with these settings so far. They're keeping the goals down. Just, there were so many goals before. I don't think there were many shots that period. Yeah, 9 total shots. A lot of shots missed. I wish shots missed were a category I could look up. I really wish they would add more stats. I see shots attempted, block shots, stuff like that. Middle period has just begun. Colorado wins the opening period draw as they'll dump it in. Landeskog. Shot on, kicked out. A lot of shots are down low, too, a lot more often. And I like that because pretty much everything before was a snipe up glove side or stick side. Ooh, James Neal working in, but shot it wide at point blank range. How do you do that? That's the thing I'm worried about. If this is a low scoring game, I might bump up the shot accuracy. It's better I do that before the playoffs than like right on the playoffs. I don't know. Ooh, shot off the side of the net. Johnson will get that up. Landeskog, deacon in. I'm moving a little too much. But we're playing great defense. So far, not allowing any shots. Really any passes going. Slices through the neutral zone. Dumped in again. They're getting to that puck. Eric Johnson shot hit Seth Jones. Good block, but I think that was going wide. Colorado with some pressure. McKinnon across. Bouncing puck. Can I just... okay. That works. And we move it up. Colorado's just not hitting the net. James Neal gets in. Shot stopped. Almost got that over the pad. It's a good shot. Oh, then the pass just misses. Back to Ellis. Down low to Smith. Ellis. Into the corner. Oh, tried the pass across. Just got blocked in a big hit after that interception. Dumped in again. Colorado doesn't get to that one first. Ellis does a good pass up to Nieto, getting hounded by Duchesne. Santorelli will dump it in. 12 minutes left, and these Avalanche have a lot of different names that I have never seen before. Dumped in again. We're seeing a lot more dump-ins. Ooh, Duchesne elects to pass. Ooh! That went off my right pad, kind of deflected, and I passed that out. Probably shouldn't have, but it worked. The two Avs guys were stuck on me. Ooh, that's a bad pass out. Decisions to Nieto, back to the point. Across, ooh, backed up to the point. Aberg, we got a lot of right-handed shots out there. Nobody able to get a good shot. Ooh, shot at the side of the net, good stop. 9:25 left. Now, The reasons I came up with these settings, the ones I changed, because I didn't change all the sliders, of course, is because I learned a few things on the Operation Sports forums. I was kind of referred to that like a couple NHL games ago. And I learned a few of what works in the setting, so I just decided to try these, and they've worked pretty well. There was something I was thinking of, working right in. Ooh, Duchesne with a good chance all alone. Come on, guys. Oh, I just went straight down. 4-on-4. So I didn't notice that. They took a penalty. And then we took a penalty. He tried to lift that up. That was a quick glove. That's that glove, almost maxed out in rating. But there was one slider I was thinking of in particular to talk about. Johnson, shot, stand-up save. That changed more than what it really says. Oh, whew, got a piece of it apparently. It was off the post. I don't know if that was before or after I got a piece of that. Drop pass for Parisi. Thrown back to Santorelli. And that pass gets tipped. But I can't remember that slider. Oh well. Blakely, however you say his name. He got traded in that trade for Mikhail Bodker for the Avs. So, hopefully he doesn't turn out to be like a great star. I don't know. Like, I don't think his potential's too high in this. At least not anything super good. Okay, let's cover that. Okay, just whack it out of there. My goalie's been covering it a lot better. I say that after he just can't cover that one. And I think that's because, ooh, good shot on, and he gobbles up the rebound. But I think that's because of my rebound control is leaving the puck like directly in front of me a lot more instead of kicking it out right up to the slot. Oh, just opened up that garage door. Almost shot that in. I hate it when the goalies react to those passes. We're still up 1-0 with 3:09 left in the second. Not many shots. This is what I was worried about. But I can deal with, ooh, I can deal with the low amount of goals a lot better than the high amount of goals. I can tweak some things to get more goals. That's no problem. Dumped in, racing after it is Duchesne, but he missed it. Grigorenko helps him out. And then Duchesne gets it again and gets hooked by Seth Jones. Now, we're going to finally get our first power play of the game, and instead of the 4-on-4 that happened, good face-off win. Nieto sends that into the bench, so I'll have to do it again. Missed a chance to get it out. Hopefully that doesn't come back and bite us. 1:04 left in the second, so if they don't score, good, Nieto gets it out this time. If they don't score, it will carry over into the third.
Colorado's going back to get restarted with their advantage.
Back behind the net, taking their time, like the AI likes to do. Into the zone, good moves, shot, blocked, and sent down. I believe that's going to kill the rest of the period. Nope, he lost it. Oh, and he got it back, and then lost it again. So, 2 periods down, and we've only seen 1 goal so far. A very soft goal given up, too. Got a B- overall, B and C. Need to get some more passing opportunities. Haven't had many of those. 12 shots I'm up to against me. We have 10. So that means he has had 9 that period? Right? I had the 3 against? Yeah. Still really low shot totals. That wasn't the case in that Columbus game. I don't know why they're so low now. But from my experience from changing the gameplay sliders, is it takes a little bit for the AI to like fully adjust to them. Actually, come to think of it, that Columbus game, I think I had the aggression still up at 1 notch. So after that, I bumped it down 1. So I did change something. Ooh, just can't get that shot, and sent down by Weber. 30 seconds left in the power play. They might have one more rush. Zadorov up to Eric Johnson. Eric Johnson in. Making a little move. Shot on. Made a save. That's the end of the power play. Ekholm pinning himself in. Oh, great glove save. Completely denying. Was that Landeskog or was that somebody else?
What a great stop by the goaltender on the
Oh, I reacted so slowly to that. Just snagged it. Who keeping the lead, keeping the shutout alive. McKinnon wins the draw. Shot unblocked. One of the things I'll talk about after we get it out. Oh, made that save too. Colorado really buzzing. Oh, and that pass just misses. Oddly enough, with these settings, was that not a hook? That looked like a hook. Guess not. With these settings, I'm seeing the AI have a little better hand-eye coordination, meaning I'm seeing a little more deflections, and they're hitting the puck out of the air a little easier. Oh, can I cover? Yes. Okay. So I don't know why that's the case, but was it the LA? I think it was the Columbus game. I had a puck swatted out of midair and in. I got across nicely on that one. 16:20 left. Still 1-0. Colorado wins another draw. Duchesne across, who got that pass to the slot, but he was on his backhand. Smith gets it. Stupidly passed it back, but it gets out anyways. I'd love to see that added to the AI to where they just shoot it like off the glass and out. I left that, but my defense wasn't able to get it. Grigorenko shot on, who almost popped off of me and in, and kept in again by Colorado. Shot, got a piece of it. To the boards, Duchesne lays out a hit to keep possession. Sent back down to Duchesne. Ellis gets it from him. Ekholm up to Santorelli, and we finally get the puck out. And here comes Colorado right back again. I really want us to start doing something. Oh, shot wide. I went down really expecting him to drive the net. He did not. I didn't panic too much because I knew he had a chance to pass that. James Neal. Shot up high. Wide. Santorelli. Forsberg scores! Quick little wrister from the slot. Finds its way in. Actually didn't look like that hard of a shot. Santorelli got that to him so fast. Two Avs collapsed on Forsberg, but it was too late. I'm liking what I see. Like, the goaltender reaction speed is pretty high, but the goalies are still allowing some goals. That is a huge second goal for us. And we got insurance now. Oh, I need to get that. Please don't turn that over. Okay. It's dangerous, but I need to play the puck to get that team play out. Although I do get team play for getting the shutout, so I don't have to risk it too much. Still need a little better. Ooh, that pass just slowed up. McKinnon's still sitting in the slot, and that puck just flew down the ice for some reason. Westland up to Landeskog, over to Barzal. Into the zone, pass missed. Ooh, really high shot from McKinnon. That might have been going wide, but my goalie got a piece. Landeskog forces the turnover. Colorado's really putting the pressure on in this third period, but I've been pretty good. No big mistakes, and the defense has been great. Shot way high. Weber getting pinned to the boards. Ooh. Jones lays out a hit. Slapper tipped on. Ooh, the rebound. Weber got to it first. And James Neal will slap it from the point. Ooh. That was an awkward save. He was way deep in the net, too. And turned over. James Neal in. Shot stopped. Just wish they would make a move. That's one thing. I think on Superstar they made a little bit more of an attempt to make a move. I don't know. Shot on by Pavelski. Great save. I definitely think we've had the better chances. But I think Colorado's leading in shots right now. Gertzen. Back to the slot. Back over. Stopped. Cover. We're going to hang on to that because nowhere to pass it. 3:06 left. Are we not gonna? Yeah, we are gonna get a highlight reel. This is only like the second time this season I've seen a highlight reel from me. Oh, I love it. Yeah, that save should be like the highlight of the game so far. 3:06 left. Face-off won by us. Ellis sends it around. Erickson helps out, gets checked. Unable to get it out. Come on, guys, help me out. Duchesne shot while I was getting checked. Made the save. Jeez, guys are just getting in my crease. Trying to just knock me off my game, I guess. And tipped in. That pretty much puts this game away. I think that was Aberg. It was. Ekholm Incisions with the assists. Just shot and tipped right in. Goalie sliding way too far over, but it was a quick... I don't think it was a one-timer, but... I don't know, he got rid of it fast. 3-0 with 1:34 left. I would love it if we can just play some solid defense for the rest. Give me my second shutout of the season. I believe second, right? Yeah, because I had a shutout right before getting sent down. Nieto, good shot. Saved by Burke. And that means they're not going to pull the goalie with down by 3. Even though playoffs on the line, they should pull the goalie. But oh well. 57.3 seconds. Did that just change from 0.4 to 0.3? That was weird. Smith, just couldn't get it. Oh, turned over. Yes, keep it in their zone. Penalty coming up. Skate to the box. Please don't send it in, guys, to our own net. A+ in saves. Yes, keep control. Oh, just a pass to the slot. That's a hook by... Is that Duchesne or Landeskog? No, that looks like Rantanen. Yeah. That's all the 9. So we get our first power play of the game with 40 seconds left in the third. Means Colorado will send it down. McKinnon getting pinned. Eric Johnson with it. Although they had some good chances! And they defeat the shutout. Oh, what were we doing? I hope I didn't just blow out everybody's eardrums with how loud I got there. Oh.
Where was the defensive zone coverage there?
Exactly, Eddie. Where's the defensive zone coverage? We're on the power play with 40 seconds left in the game.
There's still time here in the third.
And there's no reason to score again.
Face-off win, and now what will they do?
And we do that. Oh, my team just lets me down there. Oh, I wish I had, like, played that better, like, completely expected the pass. I just didn't at all. Now they're pulling the goalie because they technically have a small chance. Now, not so much. Oh, I'm so disappointed. Really thought I was going to seal the deal. Shot wide, got it back. I was down to deny it. That's the game, and I don't think I'm going to get my team play now because I didn't get the shutout. Ah,
Nashville's got the
That's
2
like
points.
the second time
Great
this
forecheck
season,
tonight.
right? That I gave up the shutout in the last minute in an episode. I don't know. I feel like I had one recently. Wasn't the last episode. I don't know. Ugh. I'm just so disappointed. I should have dove. I never dive. I don't think my goalie would have had it, but I never dive. I never think of that. But 3-1 the final. Let's get over that shutout. We're going to the playoffs as the second wild card. That's not great. I wonder if we have a chance to catch LA. I don't think so. They were at 87. That puts us to 83. 4 points behind with 3 games. Technically, we have a chance, but not a very high one. Went from A+ to A in the saves. Dang it, and a B- in team play. I really need that team play because I think that's going to hurt my chances to become the starter. I don't know, I don't know how much shutout gives me, but that might not have given me the team play either. Oh, they gave me, for freezing the puck. I didn't know that was a team play thing. But, if no, the freezing is giving me team play. Thinking if I cover and then pass it out, but, oh well. 25 shots. They had a lot of shots in that third period. We had only 16. We got 3 goals. Very good. I should be in the stars. Yep, first star. Matt Duchene, of course, gets second star for breaking up the shutout. You're lucky I like you, Duchene. And that was a short-handed goal to break up the shutout. I'm more mad at my team than Matt Duchene and the Colorado Avalanche. I don't know who that was covering the front of the net, but they didn't cover too well. Overall, we had great defensive zone coverage the whole game. I can't complain too much. Let's simulate this. Simulate up to this. I won't be starting against Minnesota. Let's just look really quick. 86.4, 25 games played. Finally got a win. I haven't won a game in a while. Have I won since coming back from the AHL? See, loss. Yeah, I won there. That was my only win since coming back from the AHL. 5-1 win against Minnesota. Wow. So I expect I might start the last 2 games. Simulate that. I will start against Winnipeg, who isn't too good this season. I've really got to get that team play. 1 more game left in the evaluation period, if that is technically the evaluation period. I don't know how this game works sometimes. And it's only a C+. Yes, clinched in 85 points. That means we won last game. Where's LA? They're still at 87. 2 points behind. 2 games remaining for both teams. If they lose both games, we're in. Right, okay, we have 37. They have 39. That means if they win one in regulation and we win 2, we're not gonna get the tiebreaker. If they win in overtime and we win 2 in regulation, then it'll come down to the next tie-breaking rule, which I don't know. I think it might be head-to-head stats. I know we lost recently to them. I don't know. It doesn't look too good that we can steal that first wild card. But 91 overall now. Really getting good now. 98 glove high, 99 now 5-hole, so that's maxed out. Angle's maxed out, of course, and I'm gonna have so many maxed out ratings, but need to work on some things still. I probably will work on speed again in this off season. Maybe not a whole lot. I'd like to get at least up 1 notch. I don't know. That's to talk about during the wrap-up video, which might be next episode. I'm gonna head out on here and play these games. I will then edit in what happens, whether I'm named the starter or not. I kind of hope I just play Winnipeg, then I can figure that out quickly. But I'm going to play these games right now pretty much. And hopefully I'll have better numbers. And hopefully I'll be named starter. Here's hoping. And I am back. I will not be starting the last game of the season against the Anaheim Ducks. My last start of the season was against Winnipeg and turned out really, really bad. 6-2 loss. What do I even say about that? It was just bad bounces and a few goals that I should have had. Just bad. I did try out upping the shot accuracy one notch on a one-timer accuracy and regular shot accuracy. So I hope that wasn't the issue there. I'm gonna leave it probably for another game. But also right after that game, the coach came out and said my rating hasn't been up to par and I will be starting less. So likely I am not going to be starting in the playoffs. Let's simulate this as the last game. Louis Eriksson just got injured. That's not good. There's some of my progress. Almost up to 88 on the stick low. And regular season has ended. I guess I'll click that. Okay. Yep, you're going to be the backup for the playoffs. Dang. So again, I'm on standby going into the NHL playoffs. We will be going against the St. Louis Blues, who had 52 wins on the season. And I don't know if you guys saw my stats. They weren't great. I can pull up the season stats. Just show off the points. Forsberg and Neal, the leading point getters for our team. Forsberg led in goals with Craig Smith. And wow, we had Forsberg and Neal were negative. Smith was +2. Pavelski was -1. Yossi was -7. Ekholm was +22. Very nice. And Nieto was +13. Was Weber any better? -16. Exactly where I saw him last. He only played 47 games though. He got injured a lot this season. 47 games and -16 is not good. And Parisi, -19. Only had 16 points through 77 games. Really hope he retires. 'Cause that contract would free up a lot of cap room. Ew. Wasn't a great season for us. Whoops, wrong. No, not that button either. What am I doing? Not Milwaukee. Oh, come on, game. I love these menus. And there I am, 8-15. Wasn't above 500 like last season with Nashville. 3.52 goals against average. Not great. 859 save percentage. And just one shutout. Almost had a second one there at the end. Could have been a lot better. I had issues with the defense this year. I didn't play too great like to begin the year. And the gameplay settings just... I don't know what happened. Suddenly, like, the AI was scoring like crazy. So there's all that. We'll take a quick peek at the standings for the end of the season. St. Louis ended with 112 points, and we have to face them. That is great. I don't feel too confident. Again, I hate to be that guy, but I kind of would love it if our starter went down with an injury and I came in. I don't even know if they would put me in. They might be like, okay, we're going to call somebody up. Colin Wilson's still not back. Tyler Ennis still not in there. Yossi, of course, came back for those last 2 games. Rollings will be starting. That's very good. It's not... Was it Murray last year? I don't know. We almost won the cup like that, though. Ennis, Wilson, and Palmieri is still injured. Hopefully Wilson and Ennis can come back soon. Wilson I thought was going to be ready, but apparently not. Still don't know how long Ennis is out. It's a trade deadline acquisition. Anyways, I think that about does it for this episode. Next episode will probably be the season wrap-up, unless I start doing it and then our goalie gets injured and I have to start. I don't expect it. It didn't happen last year, but it's always a possibility. Let's just look at the playoff tree. I forgot about that. And I think that does it. I think that covers everything. I did bump up the shot accuracy a notch if you guys want to try that. If you're using my settings. I don't know how it'll work. I just gave up 6 goals with that, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it. I don't think it did. I was definitely off and had some bad bounces. And I don't know. One was a breakaway goal. One was a bounce off a player's skate. One was a pass that my goalie didn't react to. The one time he doesn't react to one. That's 3 right there. And then it just was a bad luck time. Anyways, guys, I'm going to be recording the season wrap-up, I think, right after this recording. So if you let me know who you want to be, I won't see it in time. Or who I want to play for next season. I do know a few teams that you guys have told me. So I'll keep an eye out for them. We'll see who is up there. I want to be on a good team. Probably won't be coming back to Nashville unless they give me a ridiculous offer and they're the only good option. They're not a great option, but they're an okay option at this point. And I think that does it. If you guys like this, please leave a like. That helps me out a bunch. If you have anything to tell me, leave them in the comments, but be warned, I won't get it before I record the season wrap-up. If there is one, there's always a possibility I'll start in the playoffs. I'm disappointed again, but maybe a full season with these settings again will be better. I don't know. I keep hoping that. We'll see. Anyways, guys, I'm Avalanche Fan 133, and I will talk to you guys later. Ooh, that pass just missed. Good aggressive defense so far. Gosh, Ben Bishop is so big. Ooh, got a glove on it. Nathan, get back in. No. Nathan, no. Oh, my God. Wait, no. Oh, no.